6-year-old is badly burned after bully sets a tennis ball on fire and throws it at his face. When sending their children off to school, many parents are concerned about their children being bullied. However, one young child from Bridgeport, Connecticut has a bully who not only rides the same school bus as him, but also lives downstairs. Dominick Dom Krenkel, age 6, is recovering from third-degree burns after a neighborhood bully threw an actual fireball in his face and burned him on fire Saturday afternoon, according to NBC New York. Dominick is thought to have been tortured numerous times in recent months by the boy, whose parents apparently own the multifamily home where the event occurred. People all throughout the country are rallying behind Dominick now that the tale is starting to make the news. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to be inspired by these real-life stories on a daily basis. Now, let's return to the story. Kayla Deegan, Dominick's sister, claims the abuse has been going on for a while before the incident last week. My little brother Dom has been bullied by the neighbors for a long time, but it escalated to a murderous intent on Sunday, she said on a GoFundMe page set up Monday. She then related how, after luring Dominick over, an 8-year-old neighbor wrapped a ball in gasoline, ignited it on fire, and threw it at him. Kayla exclaimed, "Dominick, my 6-year-old brother, could have died. It was over in a matter of seconds." Dom was playing in a communal backyard with several other children when he was attacked. According to ABC 7, up to 4 youngsters were spotted playing unattended in the backyard that day, including the 8-year-old boy who had been bullying Dominick. The 8-year-old allegedly broke into a shed on the property, which is located on Louisiana Avenue in Bridgeport, at some point that afternoon, and it appears that's where he got his hands on some potentially lethal goods. Deegan told NBC New York, "What he did was pour gasoline on a tennis ball, take a lighter, fire it up, and just toss it right at my brother's face. The 8-year-old then fled away," she claimed, and watched her young brother burn. When Dom's mother heard her son cry out, she realized something was wrong. "I heard him scream, 'Mommy, help me, they've lit me on fire,'" says the narrator. Maria Rua described the terrifying experience to ABC 7. Dominick was transported to a local hospital where medical personnel did everything possible to stabilize him and treat his wounds. Dom's sister, on the other hand, claims that he's still in horrible form and is afraid to return home. "Even though Dominick couldn't speak because he was in so much pain and swollen, he told my mother, 'Please don't take me back there,'" says Kayla expressed her brother's apprehensions. Doctors found that the youngster had second- and third-degree burns to his face and leg after several days in the hospital, and that he'll require at least another week of care before being released. The family is currently attempting to remain strong for the little kid, but it's not easy. Kayla has set up a GoFundMe page with $472,000 donated since Monday, said he's going to be damaged for life, mentally and physically. The goal is for the family to relocate as quickly as possible to a location that he will hopefully be safer and more stable for Dominick. But of course, such a move costs money and the family's in desperate need of assistance right now. "Anything helps," Kayla wrote on the campaign's Facebook page. "I appreciate everyone's help. Dominick, I'm sure, appreciates it. This is completely unjust and should never be allowed to happen to any child. Dominick, our little Dominick, deserves justice." However, according to some sources, the 8-year-old's mother doesn't share this viewpoint. Laura Giacobbe, whose 8-year-old and 11-year-old sons were both in the backyard at the time, claims there was no bullying involved at all. Giacobbe, on the other hand, accused Dominick's mother of being irresponsible. She neglected these children outside, Giacobbe alleged, despite the fact that Rua had volunteered to look after the kids while she went out. The children were left alone, according to Giacobbe, and one of them entered the shed and began playing with the gasoline and lighters. Giacobbe stated she neglected them. "Would you leave your child out with someone who is being bullied if your child's being bullied? It's a question," says the narrator. Dominick's family, on the other hand, is not backing down. "This child has been bullying my son for a year," Rua told ABC 7. "On that day, they purposely tossed a gasoline-soaked ball at my son's face, which they set on fire. They yelled his name at him to get him to turn around. They hurled it at Dominick and then abandoned him outside to die. His face is approximately twice as big as it should be," his mother continued. "He's bloated and covered with blisters. His gorgeous eyes are no longer visible." Aaron Krenkel, the youngster's father, concurred, adding that his son had a concussion just a month ago after being shoved by the same 8-year-old boy who reportedly set him on fire. They can go outside and play basketball for 5 to 10 minutes, and everyone appears to be fine, Krankel told ABC 7. And then someone gets shoved, someone gets tripped, someone gets harmed in maybe 10-15 minutes. It's been going on for a long time, and I'm sick of it. But I'm not going to stop until this kid's arrested, because this isn't right. I'm looking for justice for my son. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone else who might enjoy it as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.